welcome back to Aussie Homeschool Adventures. My name's Jo, and today I have a mid-year school supplies haul for you. I placed an order with one of our local teaching supplies stores. It came yesterday. Came in 7 boxes. Yeah, 7 packages. Individual things wrapped up. It was pretty weird. I'm not quite sure why, but whatevs. It came yesterday, so I'm super excited to show you what I bought for our schoolroom. So grab yourself a drink, coffee, tea if you drink it. I don't, but that's okay if you do. You can drink it. And yeah, sit back and enjoy seeing our collection of school supplies. All right. So to start with, I got 2 of these. These are a painting tray. They're about A3 size. They're just shallow, as you can see. So I've got 2 of those to go together with these. So there's a set of marbling inks, and I used to call it an afro comb, but they call it a marbling comb. So it's to go with the inks and the paint, with the inks and the paint trays, so that we can do some marbling in our art this coming term, which I'm super excited about to do with my girls. This is actually these are like an oil-based paint. So if I open this up, you can actually see it's sort of separated in there, but I'm pretty sure once I like pop the seal and give them a good shake, it'll all mix up. So they're going to be really cool. You like put water in the tray, drop the paint on, use the comb to swirl it through, and then take an impression with the piece of paper. So that'll be heaps of fun. I remember doing that in school and really enjoying it. So that's our marbling stuff. I then got, oh my goodness, this is really heavy, a set of 500 sheets of coloured A4 paper. I got this because it had all the different colours in it, like trying to find brown and like the grey paper. Black I can get easily, and even like pinks and purples and that. But trying to get the brown coloured paper to do certain arts and crafts with had been really quite tricky. So I got this set as well. It's a big pack of 500. This is going to last us forever. If you've got any tips on how you guys store your coloured paper in your schoolrooms, let me know. It's something I'm struggling with to find a solution that actually works and that's affordable for us. That's our coloured paper. In our other art supplies, I also got 2 different ones of these. So these are what we call scratch art. So this is like an A4 pack of 20 just plain black boards. I'll probably cut these in half for my kids, so they're a little bit smaller and they'll last a lot longer. And they don't get quite as overwhelmed with such a big surface to create on. And then, I know it's early, but I got some stuff for Christmas. So I got this set of Christmas-shaped scratch art supplies for them as well. They love scratch art. These ones come with a little scratchy tool, but you don't have to use those. We've used like paddle pop sticks and stuff with them. So these are really cool, and I'm excited about these for Christmas with my kids because they love scratch art. So 2 lots of scratch art as well. And then on that Christmas themed, they had a set of these. Now these are what we call ironing beads. So there's a set of little boards, the different shapes. There's like a hexagon and a heart, a star and a circle. Yep, so that's the star. You can see that. Let me turn this over. This is the paper that you use with it. So yeah, there you go. You can see that a little bit better. And each of these is a little stud. And on the studs, you put one of these. So they're a plastic bead. These are all Christmas colours, red and white and green. They're great for a fine motor activity. Get those finger muscles working. So, yeah, so these are Christmas colours. And then once they're on here, you then put a sheet of this paper over it, or baking paper if you don't have any of this special paper, doesn't really matter, and iron it, and it all like fuses together. It's so cool. My kids love them. Once again, they spent ages sitting and doing it. It's a really great, quiet activity. Oh. All right. Also in art supplies, I got a set of these. So these are a set of skin-toned giant colouring in pencils. So We've been talking a lot about different cultures and different races. So as you can see, I'll come in nice and close. There's all the different tones of skin in here, from like the lightest of light to the really dark colours. So these are great for my girls, just teaching them more about different skin colour awareness, like racism and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I thought these were really beautiful and a really nice way of having something that incorporates lots of different skin tones into our homeschool supplies. So that's them there. These ones are Lyra brand, but other brands make them. Crayola's released a set of them too, but I couldn't find those in Australia. But they might be hoping they're coming to Australia shortly. All right, and then for maths, I got a set of these. These are labelled as Slim Fit cubes. We call them Unifix cubes. They come in this cool little case with a little carry handle. It's a bit cute. So we use these for maths. These are some maths resources I got. So they're a set of like 10 colours, and you can break them apart into individual pieces, which is really hard to do with one hand, but yeah. So each piece, so if we're talking about like 1s and 10s and stuff in our maths, we can do that. So there's like 10 of each colour, and you can break them up and talk about, you know, the different amounts for a sum. So they're really cool. So I got a set of those, and to go with these, I got this one, which is a place value board. So you can see, it's actually really hard to see it on camera. I'll open it up. It has written along the top here, thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones. So these sit in here, and when you're making your sums, you can see they won't fit the full 10 in, because you're not supposed to have 10 in there, because you can't have 10 of something in there. So it makes your number there. And if you're doing a sum and you're doing borrowing, you can show that carry on, or that borrowing amount up the top in the little boxes along the top. So I thought that was really cool, and a great visual representation for my girls in their addition and subtraction problems. We love working with Unifix cubes as a visual maths tool in our curriculum. So yeah, I got a new set of those for them, and the place value board. That's maths supplies. And then I also got in maths, these are on clearance. I can't resist a bargain. So I got two of these. So these are the same. These are a geometric shape template. I'll leave it on the plain white so you can see it better. So there's different circles. There's I can't say it today. Parallelograms and rhombuses, hexagons, squares, rectangles, bigger squares, trapezoids, octagons, pentagons, equilateral triangles, isosceles triangles, right angle triangles, an ellipse, a different sized circle. So these are really great when we're talking about shapes and my kids are trying to work with them. My girls get frustrated if they can't draw it perfectly, like their rectangles or their squares, and they're not right. So I thought this was a really fun way of them being able to practice drawing those shapes, getting the sizings and the lengths, the right length, if that makes sense. So yeah, I got two of those, one each for my girls, and then I got one of these, which they have it's for your pattern blocks. We have pattern blocks and my girls love playing with those. So these has the shapes off of there. So it has that hexagon and the trapezoid and a triangle and the rhombus, square, and the parallelogram again, and then just smaller ones here, and a protractor down the bottom, which we haven't learned about yet or used. Probably won't for another couple of years yet, as they're only in like grade 3 and grade 2. But I thought they were really cute, and they were like $2 each. Such a bargain. And then I got us a new little time clock. This one's geared. It also has a little stand on the back, so it will, in theory, stand up. This is what I get when I haven't actually tried stuff. I'm sure somehow it'll work. I don't want to break it. So yeah, it's a geared clock. So you move the one hand and both hands go together. And I like this because it has up the top there, you can see the 60 minutes and 5, 10, 15, 20. But inside it has the 24-hour time. So 24, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it shows all the different ways that we can tell time, which I thought was a great visual representation once again for my kids who are still learning how to tell time. Once again, clearance bargain. Just a set of Roman numeral cards. They all have the same back, and then on the front are the different Roman numerals. I'm going to come across though, and on the back here I'm going to put a sticker with what that Roman numeral is in number value so that we can tell at a glance, and it'll help when we start learning more about what Roman numerals are and what they correlate to. Once again, they're on clearance. I can't help myself. I'm a bargain hunter. I think they were like $2. It was crazy cheap. Then moving on. I missed these out of our art supplies. I got a set of these too. These are a set of 2,000. Oh my goodness, I may regret this. Paper eye stickers. But I thought that was so cute. I can see myself finding eyes being watched all over my house now. But they're a bit cute. So there's all different designs, and they're just little stickers that they can stick on their projects. So they're really cute. And then in the science department, and sort of maths too, I suppose, a bit of both, I got some prisms. So I've got 2 of these. These are a plastic acrylic triangular prism. So there's 2 of this one, this shape. So no, I don't know what I'm doing with these yet, other than using them to show my girls how light reflects and refracts over the course of our science thing. It's just something that I went, oh, that's cool. We don't have those. And I thought they'd be something fun that they can experiment with and play with. So I got 2 of that size, and then I got 1 this size. This one's a glass one. These are more an acrylic plastic. So this one's just a little glass triangular one. But it will be a really cool way. You can even see it already doing the shadow dance on my table here. So that'll be really cool. So they'll have fun playing with those and experimenting and learning about light refractions. And then I got myself a new big classroom thermometer. I had a really, really nice one, and it fell off the wall and broke. So I've missed having a classroom thermometer, so I ordered myself a new one. This one unfortunately only reads in Celsius. It doesn't read in Fahrenheit, but it does go down to -40. If it ever gets to -40, we are seriously in trouble here in Queensland. And then it goes all the way up to 50, which it has been known to reach. Not where I live, but in Queensland it can get that hot. So currently today we are at 23 degrees in my house, which is quite pleasant. So yes, we're excited to have this. Means my kids won't have to ask Suri what the temperature is anymore when we do our daily notebooks every day. Not that they mind. They love talking to Suri, and she listens to them. I got one of these already from one of my kids, and I needed a second one. So this is just a little whiteboard cloth eraser. It lives in their pencil case because we use whiteboards every day in our daily notebook. So my oldest now can have one for her daily notebook to use this to wipe it clean. And the beauty of these is when they get dirty, as whiteboard cloths do, I can just throw this in the washing machine and give it a wash. The last thing I got, you won't be surprised, but you might be, is a book. I've been wanting this one for ages, and I'm so excited to read this with my kids. It is a seriously beautiful book. It's called My Place. So this is an Australian history curriculum book. I was talking to my husband last night, and it's been around for like 30 years. It starts in the year 1988. Yeah, the first year in the story is 1988. They should do it again now to 2018. Give it another 40 years into the future. So it travels back the same street in, I think it's in Victoria or Melbourne somewhere, and talks about the family's history of living in that area. It's really quite cool. And how the area has changed. There's the map, and it shows like over the course of a decade every time, how much the world has changed, going right back through to pre-World War One, and right back to Aboriginal people living in that area. So that's the Aboriginal bit at the back, down back to 1788. So it's the most beautiful book. Just a little snippet about each year. So this is one that I want to read with my girls. Maybe this year, otherwise we might wait and do it next year as we delve more into Australian history. So yeah, super excited about that. So that is everything that I got from my mid-year school supplies haul. I hope you enjoyed that. If you've got any questions about what I bought or want to know where I got it from, but I got it all from the one local supply store. They ship Australia-wide. I will leave a link to them in the description box below. Otherwise, please like this video if you enjoyed this content. Share it with your friends that might be interested. And subscribe if you haven't already. Please turn on the notifications so you can be notified whenever I post a video. I try and post once a week. It doesn't always happen because homeschool life, it's hard to find the time, but I try. Otherwise, have an amazing week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!